निरमा।
You remember that, don't you?
दूध सी सफेदी निरमा से आए, रंगीन कपड़ा भी खिल खिल जाए।
This jingle has been staying in our heads rent-free for decades.
विको टर्मरिक नहीं कॉस्मेटिक, विको टर्मरिक आयुर्वेदिक क्रीम।
But have you asked yourself why? Why do ads like these hit your brain in certain ways that stays there for decades? Is it the music? Is it the story? Is it the visuals?
Hey, do you want to hear this? It's nice.
Well, simply put, it's creating the unique sound of a brand using the science of sound and the art of music. So that's really sonic branding in a nutshell.
See, marketing isn't new. Marketing isn't something invented by advertising agencies or MBAs. In fact, the very first ad didn't look like an ad. It looked like a story.
Your brain likes to predict things. और जब आपका ब्रेन कुछ प्रेडिक्ट करने की कोशिश करता है कि ये होगा और वो होता है, तो भी डोपामिन मिलता है. But you also get pleasantly surprised कि ड्रॉप नहीं आया, उस पर कुछ और ही आ गया. तो यार ये क्या हो गया? कुछ तो मजा आ गया. And X is expected, but Y also happens. If you can make people expect X and deliver Y, you have won.
Okay, let's go back in time, way back in time. This is ancient Mesopotamia, and the sun is blazing high. The market is packed with sellers who are shouting to buy their products. One shouts, "Hey, buy my herbs," or "This cloth was worn by kings." Everyone is just trying to be louder than the next guy. But then, something strange happens. A thin, frail little boy, wearing all white, quietly enters. He isn't shouting. He's not offering discounts. He just sits down very calmly and begins to tell a story. It was about a mother. Her child had a terrible fever. She tried everything. She went to doctors, went to temples and offered prayers, but nothing really worked. Until she found one very special herb. And what happened next? That saved her child's life. Suddenly the market's buzz stopped, people stood and listened to the story. And within the next few minutes, he was entirely sold out. That was the very first ad. And it worked. Not because it screamed about the product, but because it spoke to the brain differently. Now, coming back to the present time, even after thousands of years, advertisers still use the same trick. But they don't sell herbs, they sell fear, beauty, success, and even something like self-worth. But now to understand how this works, you'll need to meet the 3 characters that live inside your brain. In fact, they decide whom to trust, what you want to buy, and even which jingle you'll remember. Like the Nirma one.
Washing powder Nirma, washing powder Nirma, दूध सी सफेदी Nirma से आए, रंगीन कपड़ा भी खिल जाए, Nirma ने बांधा सामान, washing powder Nirma.
This concept comes from the book How to Pitch Anything, written by Oren Klaff, in which he talks about the 3 different levels of the brain, and the marketeers target the bottom 2 levels, which in fact are not the smartest levels. Okay, let's start with the first part. It is the crocodile brain. In fact, this is the oldest part of your brain and only responds to danger, comfort, or if there is something totally new. So if an ad tells you something that you already know, like तुमको पानी पीना चाहिए या you should use sunscreen, then your croc brain immediately skips it. So if your ad looks similar to the other ads, then there is 100% chance that your brain will skip it. Next is your midbrain. This is the part of your brain where your emotions are processed. It only wakes up when there is something scary, surprising, or something that makes you angry. Okay, now if I tell you, you should drink water. See, now you may totally skip this. But if I say, hey, you are an idiot. See, now you may feel angry, but you're paying attention. This is where your midbrain works. Finally, we have the neocortex. In fact, this is the smallest part of your brain and helps with all the logical thinking. This is the part of your brain that helps you decide on which thing is better and solve the problems. This part of your brain lights up when you say, ये सब्जी वाला ना बहुत महंगा बेचता है. But here's the trick. The logical brain or the neocortex comes last in line. So if something has to hit your neocortex, it first needs to be approved by the croc brain and the midbrain. So if your ad does not grab attention or trigger your emotion, logic will never get a chance. Now let's take the same example. When I say you are dumb, immediately your croc brain goes, क्या? And your midbrain says, तो ऐसे कैसे बोल सकता है? And now finally your neocortex is awake and ready to argue with logic. And that is exactly when I'll say that most people stay dumb because they never learn how their brain works. But in the next few minutes, you'll learn what even the top CEOs don't know. This is exactly how marketing works. First, I grabbed your attention, then I triggered your emotion, and then I let the logic do the rest of the thinking. This is exactly how I hovered between the three parts of your brain and it worked. Isn't that interesting? Now that we know how our brain works, let's learn about one more very important thing, our egos. Modern ads don't just work because they talk really well about the product. Rather, they work because they poke us by triggering our egos.
हम यहाँ पूजा के लिए आए हैं।
पूजा? यहाँ ये तो एक मॉडर्न ब्यूटी कंपनी है। ऐसी लड़कियों को सुंदर बनाना है तो वेदों के जमाने में नहीं रह सकती।
जाओ बेटी। I want this photo.
They want us to feel something about ourselves by triggering our egos. Even the neocortex or the logic jumps at this point, trying to defend ourselves or prove that we are right at this point. And yes, we did the exact same thing by naming this video, Why Do Smart People Fall for Dumb Ads? We sort of poked your ego and it worked because you clicked on the video to prove that it was wrong or to prove that you are not like the rest of the people. And this is exactly how ego-based marketing works. Okay, now let's talk about some real Indian ads. Remember the Aaj Kuch Toofani Karte Hain by Coca-Cola? This ad did not speak anything about the product or the qualities of the product. It just told that it is for people who are bold and would like to take risks in life. Similarly, the Raymond's The Complete Man ad targets men and says that if you wear a Raymond product, you will be the complete man who is bold, kind, and respected in the society. See how these ads don't speak to your brain, they speak to your identity. By simply saying that this is for people like you, they grab your attention. But now you might think that okay, if I'm smart enough, I won't fall for this. But in fact, smart people actually fall harder. Why? Because they trust their logic and they simply say, okay, I know this trick, so I won't fall for it. But good marketers do not use logic. They simply bypass it. Let's take the example of an ad for a luxury coffee machine. They won't say that this is high pressure, made up of stainless steel, or it is designed in Italy. But rather, they would say that you deserve this. And this is not a fact. It is a message to your self-worth. No matter how intelligent you are, your self-worth is always easy to influence. So, why do smart people fall for dumb ads? Because ads do not speak to your intelligence. Rather, they speak to your emotions, your fears, your insecurities, your pride, your need to stand out from a group or to fit in a group. And all of this happens before even logic gets a chance. So the next time an ad grabs your attention or makes you feel like this is exactly for people like me, stop and ask yourself, which part of my brain is reacting now? Because if it is the croc brain or your ego, you might not be fully in control. But understanding this might be the smartest move that you ever make.